Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yes. We're off for the Club Brugge against Anderlecht Belgian Cup final. Looks like the league title is all but done. I think Union is winning all three of their games that they have remaining. So, that is the league title done. There will be no second star this season, I believe. But any luck on our part, which will be much welcomed, but yeah. More importantly, Club Brugge has, I believe, since 14-15, since the season 2014-15, Club Brugge has successfully secured a trophy every season since 14-15. That's 14-15, 15-16, 16-17, 17-18, 18-19, 19-20, 20-21, 21-22, 22-23, 23-24. That is 10 seasons. That is 10 seasons in a row that Club Brugge has won one or more trophies. 10 seasons in a row. If we win this game, obviously, that makes 11. So keep up that run, I would say. Win the trophy, win the cup, because we're not winning the title. You can't leave empty-handed though. It is Northern Jakkers who plays, as I expected. For the rest, the Kuiper, Mechelen, Ordonez, Sabbe, Yashari, Onyedika, Van Aken. I mean, this is what everyone was expecting, I assume. Jutela and Vermont both. I'm happy to see Vermont starting over Stanky Legs. Everyone knows I don't quite rate him. Anyhow, Wim, how are you? Hello, how are you? Big up predictions. I stick with my former prediction, which is 2-1. This is a cup final. It's not gonna be easy. No matter how bad your opposition is, a cup final is never gonna be easy. Subscribe to Alf to big up to the Silt. Do be subscribing. It helps a ton. It does help a ton. Sint-Truiden 2-1. Beerschot. Sad days for Beerschot, you know. Sad days. You know who scored a brace, by the way, in that game? You know who scored twice in that game? Adriano Bertaccini, bro. What can I say? 19 goals and 4 assists. He should have had way more, by the way, but the team keeps missing fucking tap-ins in 32 games. So, talk to me about clinical, for one. Talk to me about creative. Talk to me about big game player. This man is everything, bro. This man is everything. How you can talk shit of Adriano? I don't know. I don't know. Our Volkslied, that means anthem in Dutch, is playing. Congratulations. I don't like the anthem, to be honest. You know what, yeah? You know what? Why do all anthems sound the fucking same? Why does every fucking anthem sound the same? But why does it all sound like it was composed by some guy who's fucking depressed or something? Like, bro, add some creativity in your anthem, you know. Add some creativity. Sabbe is injured, so Hugo Sikwe is starting. That is the second time in 2-3 weeks time, something like that, that one of our starters doesn't start. That's kind of worrying. What drills are we doing here? What warm-up drills are we doing? Like, you know. Yeah, you should not get injured in fucking warm-up. How has that happened twice in 3 weeks time, bro? Club Brugge 3-0 is Wim's prediction. Always the optimist. Kortrijk are relegated. Yes. And Brentford has beaten Manchester United. Oh, Chelsea are beating Liverpool. Of course they are. Bruh. Of course Liverpool. Can't even draw Chelsea anymore, bro. Let's see if they get a goal back in that game. Let's see if they get a goal back. West Ham 2-1, Tottenham full time indeed. Now, this game is about to kick off, but I think kickoff might be a bit delayed due to all the smoke and smog hanging in the stadium at the moment. Hello Rosa, hello, how are you? You know what? The next time you're in chat, I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna say something. And then you're gonna put in good what about you. And you're gonna get called out. You're gonna get called out. Also, I'm good, thank you for asking. Brugge fans are lively at the very least. The double starts here. There's no double coming, mate. There's no double. We're not winning the league title. League title is done. No mas. No mas. League title is dead, guys. League title is dead. But the cup, that is still winnable. And we're off now for the cup final. Now, Anderlecht, for some reason, decided not to wear their usual purple kit and decided to rock up in their white kit, which I think is fucking stupid. I mean, this is the Klassieker Cup final. And y'all decided to wear this kit, okay. Like, come on. Like, you know why they do it? If they win the cup final, then they'll sell the away kit at high prices. And everyone will want the away kit, because it's the kit that we wore when we beat Club Brugge in our cup final. Like, that's why they do it. CROKY now, ball into the box. The cup is ours. No, it isn't. We haven't won it yet. It's not ours, we haven't won it yet. When people say all this, stay humble, and do all this banter, they need to understand what it actually means. We haven't won it yet. We haven't won it yet. Ball onto Jude there on the not really on the far post, he was in the middle of the box, just volleyed it well wide. Well wide, that. Good start here, but again, Club Brugge likes to not score. So we start off there without scoring. A really big chance. Now ball out for the throw in here. Zoli's double loading, trust. I will trust when we win. How about that? I will trust when we win the league title. I think the league title is done, man. This ain't about the league title. Fuck the league, man. Fuck the league. This is the cup now. With Mont hat-trick in a cup final. You're asking for a bit much, aren't you? Any news on words? I really don't care about words right now. Ball up the pitch, it's headed away. And ball coming on to Vermont. Vermont, come on, go down the right. Oh, there you go. Good ball to CROKY. But CROKY can't get there. Ball after throw-in. I don't know if there's any news about words right now. I haven't seen anything. Throw in to Anderlecht. With Indai. But why is it that players with the name Indai are just Like, you know how many players that are with the name and die? They are just cursed to be mid. Now Sikwe. Vermont. Vermont into oh, good ball down the left side. And now Anderlecht, ball up the pitch. Down the right now. You're such a fake Man City fan. Sorry to break it to you. Okay. I've probably been a City fan since before you even watched football for the first time. To mid curse. You know, bro. Slow in now. Harry Kane is winning Bundesliga potentially today, depending on what Bayer Leverkusen do. I hope that Florian Wirtz scores a banger in that game so that Bayern Munich don't win the league title yet. I want stats to be prolonged as long as possible. We need to be able to milk that stuff. So, oh, Kane has won fuck all trophies. We need to be able to milk that. Ball on to Sikwe now. Sikwe going backwards. 17 years in the first division. Pretty much all my football watching experience. And they got relegated. They'll come right back up though. I think Kortrijk will come right back up. Ostende, because it's a new KV Ostende, it's KVD all now. They'll come up into the first division in a few years. Onjedika now. Ball backwards. Into Mechelen. Mechelen, long ball down the left. It's a good ball. The Kuiper loses it though. Oh, he keeps onto it actually. Gashari. Good technical ability to keep ball in play, in possession, sorry. Now Onjedika, weird ball here. Van Aken goes backwards. Mechelen into Onjedika again. And ball on the left here. Club Brugge, long ball to nowhere. Straight into the hands of Koolsemans. This Onjedika guy is a criminal. Bro, I have never watched 90 minutes of football from Onjedika and thought, yeah, baller. There's always been moments when he's had his moments. Like he's had his good and bad moments, and in every game he can't play a full game just normal. He always has like one moment in a game. So far so good though. Now Jutla into the box. Jutla trips very easily. That was a very good ball down the left there, but we just did nothing with it. Zoli's now putting pressure, the ball up the pitch. And Dolberg, ball on to the left, Idozi. Standard Liège is losing 1-0 to Charleroi at the moment. I do believe I predict Charleroi to win that game. Versharen onto the right. Anderlecht, ball onto the right again. Huerta. Kind of poor defending here on Huerta. We just let Huerta go, I guess. Monza has lost 4-0 to AC Milan. Yikes. Rest in peace, Monza, I suppose. No full time, Standard. Oh, full time. Yeah, I did predict Charleroi to win that, so. I guess my prediction game is back on top. Because I mispredicted a lot of shit, didn't I? I had a streak where I couldn't get a single prediction right. Hazard now with a corner for Anderlecht. Corner whipped in by Anderlecht. It's cleared now by Club Brugge. Vermont trying to go up the pitch. He's been pulled down. No free kicks as the referee. Ball goes backwards all the way to Koolsemans, the goalkeeper of Anderlecht, who now puts the ball into the stratosphere. And it's brought down by Ordóñez. Sequoia again and Ordonez. Atalanta won against Monza. Yes. Yes, I saw that. I reckon that with 4-0 they've either won already on full time or they will win. Gashari. Now ball on to Mechelen. And Onyedika again. Why do we always do this like back three shape with one of our midfielders dropping down into the like back three? It's so weird. Race of the Ketelaar. He's good for where he's at, yeah, but like that's his level. Like that is the top of level he can get to. Which I'm just saying because a lot of people like hype him up for some reason. Probably because he's Belgian and has an acronym that is kind of similar to KDB. Van Aken again. Van Aken now a long ball. Not a good one though. Look at how high up Mechelen goes. I don't like that. Mechelen is not a striker. Just saying. Yesterday was Barcelona was red card. Doesn't really matter, does it? They won. Also, they didn't get a red card, Barcelona. They won 2-1 though. And they are trotting onwards to win La Liga. Which would make a domestic treble. Ordonez wins the ball back again. Sequoia here. And now game is being paused because an Anderlecht player is pretending to be hurt. Stand up, pussy. Like, bro, why do modern footballers do this? Nobody's trying to watch you be a pussy, bro. So, every modern fucking football club has players like this, and it stand up, bro. Oh, boo-hoo, I got a bit of a shove. Oh my god, bro, stand up. Like, this stuff is so embarrassing. This is modern football. Welcome to modern football. That's what you're watching. Stand up, pussy, bro. Now Jakkers into Ordonez again. 2007. Gashari now. And balls come into midfield now. Anderlecht, down the right. Alf hates modern football more than Man United. I mean, modern football includes Man United, so I'm not sure if that's exactly relevant. You're 16 years old, mate. You can't support a club before you were born, mate. Stop lying. Stop lying, bro. You weren't even born yet. What was Man City starting 11 when we won the treble? Ake left, well, Edson in goal. Oh, Vermont shoots wide. Ake left back. Diaz Stones. Sometimes Walker, sometimes Akanji, depending on the game. I believe in the Champions League final it was Akanji, right? Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, of course, in midfield. Haaland. And then Grealish, because Grealish was actually good that season. And Bernardo Silva. Onyedika, on to the left. Ball into Jutla. And ball's just rolled out for a goal kick. That's kind of bored. This game been a bit slow so far. You can tell it's a final. You can tell it's a final. Not really. Stones kind of pushed up a lot more. Well, it wasn't really a double pivot. I get what you mean, but it wasn't quite a double pivot, but kinda, I guess. I mean, it's different. A double pivot is like two holding midfield. It's like Stones wasn't really a midfielder, he was a centre back stepping into midfield. Which was still wild, by the way. Onyedika, what the fuck is this pass by Onyedika? Bro! What about 21-22 season? Ball up to pitch again by Jakkers. Gashari. This ain't about small club city, bro. Starting 11. Oh! All shots been batted away by Goalsmans. Will be a corner now. Still Ederson in goal because, well, of course. We had Laporte back then. You remember Laporte? John Stones was still injury ridden. He's always been an injury ridden player, to be fair. Ruben Diaz. Kyle Walker, of course. Gundogan. Rodri. Fernandinho. Like, Rodri, Fernandinho kind of rotated, sometimes play together. De Bruyne, obviously. Ball to pitch now by Anderlecht. Mars and what's his name? Black guy, fast. Sterling. Mars and Sterling rotated with each other. By the way, fun fact. You remember Samuel Edozie? Samuel Edozie plays for Anderlecht now, in this final in fact. And he played for us in 21-22. Well, he was on our books at the very least. Oh right, we had Cancelo back then, yeah. Ball on the left now. Cancelo, by the way, the last left back we've bought. Or full back, really. Wasn't really a left back. Sometimes played left back, sometimes played right back. Depends on how Pep felt, I guess. Now Anderlecht again. Ball into the box by Anderlecht. It's been cleared by Brugge. On to Vermont. Come on, into midfield here. Starting 11 last season. You mean the fourth beat? Well, fourth beat season we had a few injuries as well, but Zoli's ball down the right here, 1 second. Sikwe. Into the box, Why does Vermont always try to score a bicycle kick? Vermont will see a ball come in behind him and he'll take bicycle kick time. To be fair, if he scores that, I will be buzzing. In the fourth beat season, it was Foden in midfield, of course, because De Bruyne was injured for the last part, but then Foden would be on the right wing. We didn't really have a consistent starting 11 though in the fourth beat. Like, Rodri was there, of course. Kovacic played a lot more than I think we expected him to play. Well, Walker played as a fucking winger. Guardiola. But we didn't really have a consistent starting 11, did we? Ederson and Ortega rotated with each other. Haaland was out for a large sports injury due to an injury, so Julian Alvarez was there for a lot. In fact, I think Julian Alvarez played the most that season of anyone. Except maybe Rodri. Maybe except Rodri. But Donetsk now again. Onyedika. Into Yashari. Move the ball a bit faster, please. Stop turning around. Kuiper now. And Ordonez again. Zolis. Then which 3 midfielders did we buy in the summer of 2023 and failed? Jude Bellingham. Declan Rice. That's all. We didn't really try to go for João Neves, if that's what you're asking. We didn't really try to get him. And Bruno Guimaraes, we didn't try to get him either. That was so much not a penalty. I'm not even sure what you're talking about. There was absolutely nothing that happened that could even indicate a penalty. Sequin now down the right with Van Aken. Van Aken. Ball into the box. Oh! And it's just gone through everybody somehow. De Vaas ervoor. We didn't try to get Lucas Paqueta though. What are you saying? We wanted Lucas Paqueta, but then he got those gambling charges and we pulled out. That's not the same as failing to get a player. Ball into Zolis now. Zolis' shot goes wide. We're actually getting a shot off now. Club Brugge finishing as poor. You know what it is, yeah? We do this a lot. We dominate a game, then we don't do anything. Big up to the Mexicans. I'm guessing they're here to watch Huerta lose a cup final. Thank you for subscribing, though. Thank you for subscribing. Now Huerta is on the ball, actually. Actually, it's on Edozie. I'm fucking stupid. Edozie. Into midfield. And gets the ball back. Sequest with him. Ball flicked on very well here by Huerta. Now ball into Hazard. It's cleared by Club Brugge. India. Ball into the box. Very poor cross. Easily caught by Northern Jakkers. When did David Silva join us? Oh, was that... That's actually a good question. Was it 11, 12? I mean, that's easy. That's easy. 2015, 16. I can't remember if David Silva joined us in 2011 or in 2010. It's either 2010 or 2011. I can't remember. In fact, yeah, it must be 2010, right? Because he was part of the squad that won the FA Cup. So 2010, I think. Edozie and Onyedika run into each other now. Leverkusen are losing, are they? Leverkusen. Oh, they are losing to Freiburg. They are losing to Freiburg, indeed. This final, meanwhile, is the most asinine final I've watched in a long time. Hazard now. Into the box and called by Jakkers. Jakkers now ball up the pitch. Can't get onto it, Zolis. Well, now Zolis got it back, but it's come back by Anderlecht. Goalsmans. Onto the right. And Anderlecht again on the ball here. Versaden. Versaden onto the right now. Anderlecht still on the ball. Down the left here. No. I'm not going to watch that game. Mineros. I don't even know what team that is. Mineros FC. Mineros de Zacatecas. Is that how you pronounce that? In the Spanish. Mexican League. They're third in the league right now. And if they win, they go to 29 points. Which is like top of the league, but like that's... Obviously the two teams above them still have to play as well. Short corner now by Anderlecht. Whipped into the box and it's headed away. By Van Aken. Zolis. Zolis trying to get a ball into the... Oh, come on, pass the ball to Vermont, mate. Come on. Should have given it to Vermont. Should have really given it to Vermont there. That was stupid. He was just running in a straight line. He was just like, yeah, let me just run in a straight fucking line. And then we lose the ball. Yay. Zoli's not FCing. Now Edozi. Good ball down the right hit by Anderlecht. Ball at the halfway line now, Anderlecht. Doing right about nothing. Oh, ball lost hit in midfield by Club Brugge. Anderlecht going forwards now. Torgan Hazard loses the ball and comes back into the hands of Northern Jakkers. It's not been comfy, to be honest. It's not been a comfy final. It could be better. We need a goal, that's what we need. Because we're allowing a bit too much hit from Anderlecht from time to time. And we're not really creating too much ourselves. There's a few moments where if we're a second too late for a challenge or something, and Anderlecht got a shot off, we'd be fucked. Y'all can't bottle 2 trophies in 2 weeks, bro. Bloody we can. Watch us. Well, watch us bottle a league title and a cup in 2 weeks, bro. Now, we've been bored so far. We have been bored so far in the final here. You're expecting a bit more intensity than this, aren't you? We've had 55%. You know what it is? It's nerves. We're clearly nervous. I mean, so are they. So are they. But they're looking less nervous than we are. Ball on the right now for Huerta, who crosses it in. Onyedika passes it backwards very strangely to Jackert, who now clears it up the pitch. And now Vermont. Vermont brought down. Touch the ball, says the referee. Let's see that on replay. Did he get the ball? Yeah, he did. Now, another play from... In fact, it's Edozie again, bro. This Edozie guy needs to stop diving. This is kind of pathetic, the way he dives. This Edozie guy needs to stand up and stop eating grass, bro. Yeah, bro, look at that. Edozie kicks Zolis and he dives. Edozie kicks Zolis and then he goes to the ground. Bro. He likes eating grass, though, bruv. Okay. Bro, now, this stuff pisses me off, though. When footballers dive like this and stuff, it's so pathetic to watch. They got a free kick for it. He kicked Zolis, like, bro. And Club Brugge now on the ball again. Vermont. Space on the right here for Zolis. Van Aken leaves the ball. Yashari. Yashari's shot is pegged away. Zolis now. Sikwe is with him. Sikwe's passing is kind of dead. You have to get back and play quicker, though, to be fair to Sikwe, but just passing into nowhere. Yeah, but look at this by Zol. Zolis was on side even. Zolis was on side. That's just frustrating on all sides, isn't it? Ball with Mechelen now. Just kind of slow passing. And Sikwe flicks the ball on here to Zolis, who gets it into Onyedika. Onyedika goes sideways to Van Aken. Now Yashari, long ball, but nobody will get to it. And Jutla has not really been involved in the game so far. And so far the game's been a bit... We've been trotting on in this game. We've been trotting on, but nothing's been happening. Nothing's been happening. And ball backwards again. Anderlecht, long ball. And headed away by Ordonez. Onyedika can't get to it. Ball on the left again for Anderlecht. Hazard. Yashari's running at it. And Hazard still. Come on, get back quicker. Oh, another ball into the box saved by Anderlecht. Another moment where Club Brugge don't get in shape quickly enough. We're way too slow to get into shape. Look at this, it's one defensive line. Midfielders are just standing there. They're just watching. They're just standing there watching. And that's where you can create a lot, can't you? You can create a lot of space at the very least. Ball headed away now by Club Brugge. Leverkusen are 2 goals down now. Yikes. Oh dear, Leverkusen. Ball into Northern Jakkers now. Jakkers. Onto Ordonez again. Sikwe. Sikwe tried to get the ball to Vermont. Vermont on the ball now. Onyedika. Vermont again. And that's gonna be a free kick to Anderlecht, yes. Ball into the box now. And it's after Gordon again. Gordon FC at the moment. Is it a corner? Is it a goal kick? Yeah, there's a corner and it's taken short by Anderlecht. It's 10 crossed in and cleared by Northern Jakkers. Now Yashari onto the ball. Yashari tried to play it immediately. No reason to do so. And we've lost it again. Now Torgan Hazard. And again after a corner. How about you punch the ball away for a throw-in instead of giving them 3 corners? I want to see my Chino Huerta. I want to see him lose. Big up to Luis Rodrigo. Miranda. Oh, ball into the box called by Jakkers. That's a difficult name, by the way. That's a quality name. Mondragon. Mondragon. Is that how you pronounce that? That's a quality name. But yeah, big up to you. Thanks for subscribing. The Mexican fan base just grows. It used to be that Brazil owned this channel. Now Mexico owns it. At one point, maybe the USA will own this channel. We already have a few Americans in here. Ball with Yashari again. Onyedika and back again. Now ball onto the left. Yeah, there you go, Rosa. That's the spirit. That is the spirit. USA. USA. You know what, though? You know what? American sports games kind of are dead, aren't they? Both teams are chanting USA. Like, bro. How about you make a chant about your own team? You know? De Kuiper now weer dat throw-in. Short throw-in by Club Brugge. Van Aken onto the Kuiper again, who crosses it in. Not very well, though. Had quite a bit of space. Cross could have been a lot better, really. Now ball up the pitch again. And Yashari, down the left. Ruud Vormer is apparently in the stadium. Big up to Rudy. And now free kick to Club Brugge. Huerta doesn't think so. Too bad for him, I suppose. Free kick to Brugge. And what so far has been lackluster, really, first half. Are you Belgian? Yes, I am. I mean, I should probably swap the gets there so you can see some Brugge gets better. But yes. I'm too lazy to get up and change that. So it will stay like that. The Kuiper again. For the free kick this time. Whipped into the box. It's a board cross. Van waar ben je? West-Vlaanderen. That is as specific as I'll get. That is as specific I'll be. Yeah. Same here. Same here. Ball on the right now, Anderlecht. And Sikwe now. Sikwe. That is a sleeper agent pass. Tino Huerta owns Anderlecht now, guys. Tino Huerta now owns Anderlecht. I hope we actually start to come alive a bit here. And look at this poor defending. Shot straight at target, so. Brussel is van ons. There you go. Brussel is a dog shit city, though. Let's be honest. But yeah, our defense is, our everything is slow right now. We are just slow. To get into position, slow. To go forwards, slow. It's all slow. No, they don't. How do you mean? Oh, ball into the box now. Oh, there you go. That's a good cross. And that's a goal. Is it Vermont? Oh, this guy. I love Vermont. I love Vermont. Bro. This guy has scored every game he's played against Anderlecht. That is actually sensational. Romeo Vermont. And I tell people, I've been telling people since his fucking debut that he's a better striker than Gustav Nielsen. And people tell me you don't know ball. But look at that. That is a striker's goal. Nobody. Not enough game yet. There's not been enough football yet to say that, in my opinion. I like to have at least like an hour and a bit of football before I start saying who's really stand out. Because the first 20 minutes of a football game are always rather slow, aren't they? At the very least in the Belgian league, so that is so. Incredible cross, by the way. But yeah, striker's goal. Striker's goal. 1-0 to Club Brugge. They need to bring back poaching strikers, bro. They need to bring back a poacher striker. Club Brugge is the best, you know. Let's go. There you go. Zoli's double loading. Man, you're still on the Zoli's hype train, man. Brother, I swear it down yet. Zoli's will... If Zoli's ever goes to Bayern München... I think you need to get a raise if Zoli's ever goes to Bayern München. Because there ain't no way... You saw some random guy into Belgian league and decided, yep, Bayern München. Oh, ball in between taken by Jutla wasn't quite quality. You know what? I'd like to share your confidence, but... Excuse me. I'm low on confidence, to be honest. I'm always nervous for these finals. Whenever it's a final, I'm always nervous. I don't celebrate too loudly or anything. I'm always nervous for these games. Ordonez now. On to Mechelen again. And now Sikwe on to Onyedika again. Ordonez. By the way, Ordonez. You know what's funny about Ordonez? Who I think is a baller, by the way. He won Player of the Month in what I believe is the worst month of his fucking got rid at Brugge. Which is weird. But, I mean, fair, I guess. Brugge won to Anderlecht. Goal 59th minute and 95th. Well, we actually scored our 90th minutes goal to make it to 1-1. Leon Rafailov. So we don't actually need to fantasize about those. We actually had one. And now we have the ball again with Zolis. Zolis going up the pitch. You need to give it to Vermont. Not Vermont. Yashari now over the bar. And needed to give that to Jutslav better. Needed to give that to Jutslav better. That is messy. That is messy. Yeah, look at this though by Anderlecht. Very poor. And very good, by the way, by Vermont to get the ball back. Yeah, I did celebrate the 3-0 mode. That's how I go for these big games. For these big games, yeah. If he scored a 3-0, I'll celebrate louder than if he scored a 1-0. Yeah, because, like, I'm less nervous. By the time he scored a third, it's like, oh yeah, we're winning this shit. When you scored a third, it's like, okay, stay calm, stay in it. Like, that's just me, I guess. That's just me. Huerta though, on a real one, Huerta is a proper baller. Oh. Le Bruges, Buddha. Yeah, you need to type it like this. You need to type it like this. No, not really West Flemish if you don't type it like that, you know. Ball up the pitch now. Let up for your voice. Yeah, my voice is still a bit soft and still a bit tender. It's still not 100%. You can still hear my voice is a bit fucked up. But it's like 85% okay now. I would sing, but my rhythm is terrible, but... I'm not gonna sing that on stream and embarrass myself, but yes. Now ball up the pitch. Weird touch there, Zolis. Long ball now. It's a good long ball. Oh, into the box. Oh, good defending in the box, to be fair. Yeah, there you go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Buddha. De Kuiper now. Van Aken. De Kuiper, Van Aken. Into Jutslav. Jutslav, Dika just lets the ball go. We got our new hype man. And half time. There you go. 1-0 at half time. Let me pause the timer here. Right, so the first half was not good by any means. By either side. I feel like both sides were very nervous in that first half. A lot of poor passing. A lot of weird... Excuse me. My voice is still not 100%, as you can hear. A lot of weird decision making. And a lot of... Yeah, you know what it is, yeah? Well, let's not start with those. Let's not start with those. No mas. No mas. No mas with those. But, what was I saying? What was I saying? I completely lost track of what I was saying. But yeah, a lot of passing by both sides was effy. And I think after the goal, we started playing a lot better. And if we keep this up in the second half, they will be battered. They'll be battered if we keep this up in the second half, because Anderlecht looked frustrated. Honestly, Anderlecht should count themselves lucky that it's half time now, and that they only got 1 minute of stoppage time. Because Anderlecht, look at how they gave the ball away to Zolis. That really should have been 2-0, in my opinion. Make it 2-0 right at half time. Now you're going into Now you're going into the second half, feeling very confident, aren't you? But yeah, for the most part, it's been a boring game, to be honest. Ja, homos uit Brussel. Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do this type of stuff. Let's not do this type of stuff. We are inclusive here. Oh, by the way, on a side note, on a complete side note, let me share this quickly. On a complete side note, and let me make sure you guys can see the scoreboard. So, we now have Abudashi Eze. If you don't know who Eze is, it's chill, but let's cut those out. It's chill, but let's cut those out. We now have Abudashi Eze playing chess. If you don't know who Eze is, Abudashi Eze, this guy, plays for the Crystal Palace, is now playing chess against YouTubers. But what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? I will not do it again. Yeah, thanks. He won the tournament. He won the tournament, you're right. He did win the tournament. Bro. You know what's funny? It was more entertaining watching that chess tournament with the commentating of some of the, well, commentators than watching Premier League football. Unironically, Premier League football is less entertaining than this. I'm very interested in seeing some stats about this game. Because I can't imagine either side having more than 2 shots on target. I think we've only had, yeah. Okay, we've both had 2 shots on target, both. Jadis Hats against Group Vidos. Is that a game or the... Oh, what? Is that a football team or what? Okay, let me look this whole thing up. Group Vidos. Is that a song? Oh, it is a song. He deleted it. I think he meant to look it up on YouTube. And instead he typed it into the chat. I've done that before. As well. You're trying to look something up on YouTube and then you put it in chat on accident. Shall we rate this song, guys? We will have to... Yeah, Grupo Vedos is the content creator. I will save this to watch later, and we will do a rating on that song. We'll figure out how good it is, how banger the music taste is of these lads. So far the game's been dull though. Let's be honest. It's not been a terribly exciting game, has it? I hope second half is better. And we get 2 goals. I really hope get a 3rd goal and get to 3-0. Play it out, because we still have the league to worry about. You never know if someone else slips up. We still have to get 2nd place, of course, because that does get us Champions League, which gives us more money, which gets us better, players if we have more money. And if we have Champions League, maybe we can attract more players as well. But yeah, for the first half, we're winning, and I guess that's all that matters for now. Now that's all that matters. And if I look at the bench here, for Anderlecht, they don't really have anyone on the bench. Like, it's kind of grim. They have to play with their starting 11 right now. Because who do they have on the bench? No one really. No real names. So they need to turn it around now. Is Vasquez not on here, by the way? I just realized. Oh yeah, Luis Vasquez is on there, so... I guess they can bring on Vasquez, take off Dolberg. That's about it. That's about their options there, attacking-wise. They've obviously got some defensive players on the bench like Vertonghen, but that's not going to help them overturn a 1-0 deficit, is it? And second half, by the way, should be starting soon. Let's open up the screen again. So yeah, so far, 2 shots on target by both teams. One of them, from Club Brugge, was a shot from distance by Ashari, which does show just how little is happening in this game. Second half, we need to be quicker to get in position as well. Huerta is apparently the only one in green, was he? Oh yeah, Huerta was the only one in green. To be fair, rating apps are pretty poor. Huerta has played decently so far. He has a baller. I don't think he'll be at Anderlecht for a long time. I think he's like 1 season, maybe 2 seasons, and then leaves. You think Zolis will stay another season? That's tough. I'm not sure. I can see him staying. Because he's maybe not always been up to standard. Like, in the middle part of the season, he was poor. Let's be honest. At the start of the season, baller. Now, at the end of the season, he's balling. But in the middle section of the season, he was poor. So, I can see him staying for another year. Try to get more consistent at this level. Get more Champions League football. Or Europa League football. Wherever we end up going. And then make a move. But I can also see him getting... I can also see a big bid coming in for him. And the club deciding, okay, Zolis can go. And Zolis getting a bit too trigger happy to leave. Because sometimes, I think what Zolis needs is 1 more season at Club Brugge. I think if Zolis stays 1 season longer at Club Brugge, works on himself, improves as much as he can, focuses on more consistency, I think he'll be good enough then to go join a bigger club in a bigger league. So, for example, I think he would be very good in La Liga. So Zolis to maybe go to like, I don't know, Villarreal for example, who is currently playing really well. Or another club like that in La Liga. I think, or maybe go to Serie A for Atalanta for example. I think he'd be good in Serie A as well. I don't think he suits Premier League football though. I don't think that's his style. Second half will be starting soon, by the way. Should start in about a minute, I believe. You know what I'll do, actually? I'll quickly fetch a bottle of water. And I'll be back by second half. By half time, by second half. You know what I mean. I'll be back very quickly. Oh, by the way, let me just read this out quickly. Send greetings to Ismail Mayu... Sorry, my apologies for the name. Greetings to Ismail Mayu Zambada and La Miasa fan group. Please. Okay, let me try that. Greetings to Ismail Mayu Zambada of the... and the... La Miasa fan group. There you go. Greetings to you guys. My apologies for my utter terrible pronunciation. Spanish is not quite my strong suit. Anyhow, I'll quickly go fetch a drink. I'll be back before the second half. And I am back. There we go. I was quick, wasn't I? Fast as the wind, guys. Fast as the wind. There we go. There we go. And second half has yet to start. Why is it taking... I guess the kickoff was late for a while, wasn't it? So I guess it might take another little while. And now we're just waiting on the second half to start. That's what we're doing. That is what we are doing. Zoli's winner. Well, I don't care who scores a winner, as long as it's a Club Brugge player. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. As long as Club Brugge win, I don't care who scores the winner, you know? Chelsea is winning 2-0, by the way. Oh my god. It's football terrorism. In real time. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen, guys. What is happening here? Oh dear. What does the Premier League come to? So, Nottingham Forest still has to play. Who do they play against? Crystal Palace tomorrow. Okay. Newcastle has played already. Yeah, so Chelsea remains within 1 point of Man City. Really. Really. That is a big surprise to me. That is a big surprise to me. I expected Chelsea to draw that game. I didn't expect them to lose because I thought Liverpool intensity will be down a bit, but yeah. I didn't expect them to win. I think they're gonna win. That game is almost done, isn't it? That game is almost done. Yeah. That game is pretty much done. And Newcastle, meanwhile, Newcastle is not playing the greatest either at the moment. And Newcastle still have a few tough fixtures left. They have to play against Chelsea. I think that's their... yeah, they drew Brighton 1-1 today. What are their next few fixtures? Let me zoom out a bit. Players coming back out of the tunnel. Newcastle play Chelsea next. So, one of them two. In fact, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this, guys. There you go. We're assuming Nottingham Forest beat Crystal Palace. Well, Ipswich isn't beating Brentford. Let's not be delusional here. Probably a draw. Bournemouth beats Aston Villa, I think. That's a big prediction. Whatever happens here, it's good for Man City, isn't it? Yeah. I think Man City is pretty much top 4 confirmed then. Because Man City will win against Southampton. Either Newcastle will lose, or Chelsea will lose, or they'll draw. Which means Man City will be 3 points clear of one of the other. Guaranteed. Now Forest, we're assuming they're winning against Crystal Palace, which isn't a given yet. Yeah, that is shocking. That is shocking in my opinion that Chelsea is winning. Forest is getting 6th. The second half is about to start. Let me pull out the timer again. Who kicked off the first half, by the way? I was not paying attention in the first half. Who kicked off in the first half? You did. Okay. So kick off to Anderlecht now. For the second half. Now the most important half. The second half is always more important than the first half. Because that's when shit really happens, isn't it? That's when both teams are going fully at it, are both shaking awake a bit. Have both had their adjustments. So let's see if Club Brugge can keep up the good play. I was on Michael's channel at halftime. Big up. Is he doing this game as well, or is he doing something else? Let me go to Michael's channel quickly. Let's see what he's doing. They're delaying kickoff still. Yeah, he is doing this game as well. Big up to him. It's gonna get pretty annoying if they keep delaying this kickoff, I can't lie. Just kick off, man. No need to delay this shit for 20 fucking minutes. Let me read that. Wouter Goes got a red card today. Stinker and hooked. Just kick off, man. Like, who cares? Oh, they've got a few bidles in there. Bro. Don't you pay security for something? Kick off, man. Yeah, they got 5 fighters on it. You get red cards today quite easily, to be fair. I mean, footballers know what the modern rules are, and they need to adapt to that. Not sure if you've got another live stream after this, but I'm going live at 7 PM UK time. If you want to come, bro. That might be rough. I'll come on. I can't guarantee I can stay on for long. I can come on, but I won't be able to stay for long, I think. We'll see, we'll see. Send me the link anyhow. Send me the link. And we'll see if I can come on or not. In the Netherlands, we hate Wouter Goes. Oh, I thought they had kicked off for the moment. No, they were playing with they're practicing with the balls. And so, the game is delayed again. Bro, why is it in this league that you can't have a single fucking kickoff not be delayed? Why is kickoff always getting delayed in this fucking league? This is gonna take another 5 minutes, I reckon, until it kicks off. Maybe... Ah, that's a terrible suggestion. That is a terrible suggestion, though. I want to burn my bidles, you know. I want to burn my bidles. Sorry, I had the wrong comment up. Leverkusen goal. They're still losing, though, because they were losing by 2. Florian Wirtz, though. There you go. Pick up the Wirtzy. Now I'm gonna tell Matthijs that Wirtz is world class generational. I didn't even watch the fucking game. Oh, I need to take the piss and go tell Matthijs that. 1 second. 1 second. I need to take the piss out of Matthijs. Oh, Matthijs DM'd me as well. Matthijs DM'd me as well. Wirtz Golazzo. Goated. 1 second, I'm gonna share my screen again. Where is Matthijs? Oh, here he is. Words biblical stinker. I told you this guy is shit. 1 second, 1 second. Transfer the market words. So obviously there's a goal he just scored that hasn't been added yet. Maybe on Google it is. Words, stats. It isn't. I can do this better. I can do this better than like that. Can I type in here? Yes, I can. I can. Beautiful. +1. Go to stats. He has right, to be honest. He has right. He's absolutely right, but I'm taking the piss now. Let's look at these statistics, actually. All jokes aside. So 10 goals, 11 assists. That's quite good. 6 goals in Champions League. But only 1 assist in Champions League. But yeah, 13 assists. That's way more than any Man City player. Maybe except Savio. But Savio doesn't score. He gets the GA. He gets the GA, to be fair. And he always has. He always has. If you go to words right now. If you go to words. Yeah, this is an injury season. This don't count. But he consistently gets double digits. Consistently. So. Oh, second half is kicked off. My apologies. 1 second. We're already 18 seconds into the second half. There we go. There we go. Liverpool goal. Liverpool have lost anyways. It's 2-1. Let me close this now. Let me close all this stuff that I've got open. There we go. And we're off for the second half. Ball with Hey now. I'm not saying hello to you. Hey is the guy's name. Well, what is his first name again? Hey, Anderlecht. What is his first name? I need to call him Lucas. I'll call him Lucas because if I say hey, people might get confused. Now the Kuiper into Onyedika. Zolis. What did I just watch? Zolis just passed the ball to Sikwe. To be fair, a bit behind him. And instead of turning around and going to the ball, Sikwe ran a semicircle around the ball and let it go after a throw-in. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. We've got the ball anyhow. Mechelen. On to Northern Jakkers. Ball headed away again for the Club Brugge, but we've got the ball immediately back. Ashadi now, trying to get a long ball into the box. Oh, the Kuiper couldn't quite get it. Koolsmans took it away right before he could get a header on it. Was a good long ball though. Maybe should have been just a fraction closer to the Kuiper. Yeah, you know what will be funny? If the Kuiper heads the ball away. And just before the Koolsmans get there, and he just gets punched in the face. Yeah, because then it will be an embarrassing way to consider a penalty in it. Because Koolsmans did kind of just run into it. Free kick now to Anderlecht. Ball caught now by Northern Jakkers. That stadium looks shit, by the way. Rosa. Welcome to the biggest controversy in Belgian football. This pathetic stadium. This stadium is dog shit, bro. This stadium, you know how many empty seats there are in this stadium? Because it's fucking dog shit. This is a dog shit stadium to be in. Half the seats can't fucking view the fucking game, I swear it down. Well, maybe not half the seats. Jutla now on the pitch. Jutla into Vermont. Vermont, oh, takes too long. Jutla again. But into nowhere. Yeah, it's called the Koning Boudewijn Stadion, if you're wondering. But this game is terrible, by the way. And so is this stadium. This stadium has also to be one of the most hated stadiums. Or stadia, I guess, is the plural. In Belgian football. Because this stadium, bro. I swear it down. Yeah, you need to see some of the pictures of the stadium. It's fucking pathetic. It's fucking pathetic, mate. And should not like it. And should say something. And should say some waffle that is very incomprehensible. Then he would say, "You got me, mate." Or however he fucking says it. And then everyone would cheer him on. Or at least the Spurs fans would. Ball with the Kuiper now. The Kuiper loses the ball a bit meekly. Now Dolberg running up the pitch. Van Aken can't depossess him. Now ball down the left for the Anderlecht, but good defending Sequet. Long ball and Zoris can't hold on to it. Van Aken gets it right back though. Onyedika. Into the Kuiper. Now Yashari. I run up the pitch by Club Brugge, but Yashari just decides to hold on to it and run into the box himself. And now the ball's gone out for the corner. Yashari has arm waves going up. Arm waves are up, guys. Arm waves are up. Stadiums is an acceptable plural for stadia. Stadium, sorry, by the way. Is it? Stadium plural. Okay, yes it is. Stadiums is acceptable, I guess. But stadia is preferred. Stadia is preferred, but stadiums is acceptable. Ball headed away again by Club Brugge. Now into Sequet. Ball headed on and Vermont tries to get onto it. Murdoch. No, the words have meaning. It's important to understand the meaning of the words. You know what I'm saying? It's important. Ball onto the left now. And going into the box, Idozi twists and turns. Sequest kind of poor in marking him. To cross into the box. Tipped over the bar by Jakkers. And dare I even say, I think Jakkers should have had it in his hands. It's gone out to the corner. I think Jakkers should have had it in his hands. Now ball is out for another corner. Or a free kick. Jakkers wants a free kick. And now Jakkers is wasting time to put on his boots. By the way, Jakkers could have left that ball. Jakkers could have left it. It would have gone out for a goal kick if he left the ball alone. Jakkers is a solid goalkeeper, to be honest. Yes, he is. He's quite solid. He's quite solid. And that is 2 minutes wasted. For those who wonder why I'm cracking up right now, Mignolet is taking the piss together with Spiliers. Jonathan Tah equalizer. Jonathan Tah equalizer. Right at the death. That's how Leverkusen goes, isn't it? This is their 7th corner, by the way, by Anderlecht. We've only had 2. They just keep milking corners here. Ball into the box, headed on to Van Aken, it's cleared now. And Anderlecht, again with Torgan Hazard. And now caught by Jakkers again. And he lays down on it. Why is it given as a corner when the goalkeeper lost his boot from a challenge? Because it's not a foul, really. The ball touched the hand of Van Aken there, but I don't think that will be given as a penalty. That's like his hand is in a natural position, he's coming down, never a penalty. Now free kick, by the way, to Brugge after a foul there on, is it Sikwe? Yeah, it's Sikwe. Should have been a pen, robbed. Yeah, that's never a penalty. It's straight on the hands, or like it's like his arm is on his body, and it's played straight into him. Bayern München are champions. There you go. There you go, Daciel. You're champion. Congratulations. So there you go. Let's go on Twitter. I bet Twitter is Kurt's cane is broken. Kane Kurt, sorry, is broken. I bet Twitter is all over this. Ball backwards again by Club Brugge. Let's go, I'm Bayern München fan too, remember? Well, you're the fan of every club to exist, so yeah. I think Matthäus is taking my words too seriously. I didn't even watch the fucking game. Not sure if you're in here, Matthäus, but I didn't watch the game. I've got no opinion on it. I've been watching this game. What phase is company in? Guys, what phase is company in? Now another corner again to Anderlecht. We need to get some more control here over this second half. Get some control over the game. Get the ball up the pitch. And get a second goal, hopefully. Debut season of company at Bayern München. You know. How come he did not need time? He didn't need time, guys. He did not need time. Ball down the right now for Club Brugge. CROKY. CROKY still. Whipped into the box. Oh, terrible cross that. That wasn't even in the box, that was into the stratosphere. Now Huerta trying to run up the pitch with the ball. Into Dolberg. Dolberg, good long ball here down the right, but it's good defending by Yashari. Who's playing as the de facto right back now. Yashari, come on, get the ball up the pitch. Throw in now to Anderlecht. Now ball onto the left. Anderlecht into the box. Edozi shot goes over the bar. We have seen this script before. Yeah, we have. Controlled the game all game long. One goal up. Then the moment you get a goal, you fall back, you fall back, you fall back. We've seen this before. We have seen this before, guys. And it's not a fun sight. It's a nerve-wracking one. Needlessly nerve-wracking. We need another goal. We need at least one more goal. Jakkers. Ball down the right side for the Club Brugge. Oh, we're slipping on the ball. That's not good. You need to keep that ball in play. Onyedika wins it back. Good work, Onyedika. Now it's Zolis. Zolis into Van Aken. Van Aken is calm. Run down the left, but I think Van Aken will just keep it in play. Or we'll just keep it in possession, I meant. Now Van Aken again. Kane and Edric Dyer have been freed from Tottenham, guys. They have been freed from the Tottenham. Now ball into the box. Oh! Oh, for the month! This guy, bro. This guy. Oh. Oh. I love this guy. I love this guy. Bro. I'm gonna get a sex change so I can marry this guy because I fucking love him. 2-0. 2-0. There you go. Romeo Vermont. I have been saying since his fucking debut at Club Brugge. I know he played for like Westerlo on loan. But his Club Brugge debut, I've said he's a better striker than Gustav Nielsen. And you see, he's a better fucking striker than Gustav Nielsen. Oh, I love him. He's taking the piss. He's taking the piss. Oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. They're sitting down. Oh, taking the piss. I love this. I need to get that picture. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use that for the thumbnail. I'm gonna need that picture that they took there. That's lovely. That is absolutely lovely. 2-0. Now we just need to keep our heads in play. By the way, great cross again. Like the crossing at some point. Zoli's very good cross. It's a great good play there on the wing. The crossing has been very good this game. That Vermont hat-trick is looking good now. Isn't it? Golsemans, by the way, a bit late with his reaction. Golsemans was just standing there. He saw the ball coming into Vermont, but he didn't react to what Vermont would do. Until the ball was already over his head. Alle Brusselaars zijn sukkeleers, you know, bro. My soon-to-be uncle in-law, what do you call that? Step-uncle? uncle-in-law. Like, what's the difference? But my soon-to-be uncle, and my soon-to-be uncle is not gonna enjoy this because he's an Anderlecht fan. An hour played, 2 goals up. Vermont. Oh, Portrait was at the stadium, wasn't he? He shot straight on target. So he's a bit weak. Portrait is at the stadium, isn't he? I believe he said that in a stream at some point, that he's going to the stadium for this game. He must be buzzing right now. Now ball up the pitch again. It's a good ball up to... No, it's not. It's a terrible ball up the pitch. Throw into Anderlecht. All the traffic was worth it. Seemingly so. 2-0 is not a comfy lead though. Not in a final. 2-0 is like being 1-0 up when you're in a final. You know what I'm saying? And 3-0 is like being 2-0 up. Because if you draw, you've got to play extra time. And statistically speaking, usually the equalizing team wins in extra time. Now Van Aken. On to Onyedika. Jutla now. Jutla. Good work by Jutla here to keep onto the ball. He moves the ball back to Van Aken, who's giving it to Onyedika. Sikwe again. Sikwe is gonna whip it in. This cross of lesser quality than some of the others. Rolled out by Anderlecht. Look at this though. This is poor. Very poor in transition here. It takes a lot of time for these players to get back into shape. Very slow. Very slow. But it's Anderlecht immediately going up the pitch. And that is a commentary I had in the first half as well. Where it's slow at times. Now we're on the ball again. With Zolis. But a free kick is being given to Club Brugge here. For some reason. We had the ball. And it's given to Anderlecht. Okay. Okay. Not really sure why it was a free kick given there, but fine. Anderlecht now. Trying to go forwards again with Edozie. Edozie just running around the pitch. Now ball onto the right, into the box by Lucas Hey. Won back by Club Brugge, but played out very poorly from our own half. Now we've won it back. Good work as a team to get that ball back. But Van Aken's passing is lacking a bit of attentiveness. Now a yellow card for Romeo Vermont. Who pulls back, is it the Donker here? Stop him from, no, it's Versharen. Pulls him back to stop him from doing anything with the ball. Now free kick to Anderlecht. Vertongen now onto the pitch. Congratulations to Vincent Kompany, by the way, for his league title. I guess that's relevant, kind of, because he's Belgian. He used to be an Anderlecht player, back when Anderlecht was still good, actually. I guess a few of the younger ones amongst you may not even remember that. Shot straight at target, and it's... Why don't you fucking catch this, Vermont? Vermont. Yeah, this is a bit bored by Jakobs, I think. He just fists it away. He should try to catch. He doesn't even make an attempt to catch it. Oh, ball still strangling in the box here, and Anderlecht can't score. Oh, it's off the line. Van Aken. Oh, no, it's still. Oh, it's out for a goal kick now, is it? Corner, goal kick. I'm not sure. It's a goal kick. And I may have to go, by the way. I just got called. I'm not sure if I have to go. It's very unfortunate if I have to. It's very unfortunate, but can't control family circumstance, I suppose. Yeah, we are struggling now. We are struggling with... This is our down phase. We need to bite through this. We need to bite through this. Get control back into the game. Just get control. Get calm. And then we need to bounce for the third. Really finish them off. Bologna, Juventus. I will go 1-all. I will go 1-all in that tie. Throw in now to Club Brugge. Views been popping on this stream. How many are there in right now? 7? I mean, that's not the craziest we've had, but it's quite decent, isn't it? Onyedika now wins the ball back. It's gone back, it's hit from Anderlecht. Koolsemans. 20 minutes. 20 minutes to go. Sikwe wins the ball back for Club Brugge. And it's going back to Jakkers. Jakkers onto Mechelen. High pressured by Anderlecht. Anderlecht have nothing more to lose. They're just throwing themselves at it. And we're trying to manage our nerves. Good mentality though, to be fair, to Anderlecht. You see how Anderlecht responded to that second goal? Not to praise Anderlecht too much, but I do have to credit the good... Oh, Zollies! Side netting. That'll have really been game done. That'll have been game done. No muss anymore. But yeah, to credit them, they've come out really well after the second goal. Zollies needed to go across the goal, I think, there. He always tries to go for the near post, which I get, because it's very difficult to stop that. Like a hard shot at your near post. Goalkeepers don't like that, but... It's very difficult to score those, of course. I think sometimes in those moments you need to do the easier option and go across the goal. Because there's more chance that the goalkeeper misses it than that you scored, I believe. From like shots like that. Now, Anderlecht still on the ball. And Anderlecht still on the ball. Long ball now by Anderlecht. Edozie. Sikwe is pulling off way too much. What the fuck was Sikwe doing there? He just pulled away from that. Now Jakkers on the ball. That was very weird by Sikwe. Like, I know that someone was running in his back, but they need to communicate that better. You see how Van Aken is on him, and Sikwe as well. And then someone runs down the right, and Sikwe just completely pulls away. That's poor communication. That's very poor communication, because now we can cut inside. Good defending though by Van Aken. Now ball up the pitch. And free kick to Club Brugge, I think, for the foul in the midfield. Well, a foul on Vermont. Yeah, just pushing into his back while he jumps. Yeah, that's obviously going to be a free kick. Pushed into his back as he was jumping and then elbow to his fucking head. Romeo Vermont is coming off. I understand why. Gustav Nielsen is going to run a lot. Standing ovation, Romeo Vermont. Onyedika coming off, by the way, which I rate. That's a good substitution. Because Onyedika, in big pressure moments, that's a red card waiting to happen. Anderlecht Trophieless, again, the final is not done. The final is not done yet. Don't get too excited. But I can tell you what is done. Unfortunately, there's Watchalong because I have to go. That's shit, isn't it? Let's see here. Michael TV, is he still alive? 1 second, yeah. Talby. Coming on as well. Van Aken coming off. Oh, you're getting a bit too arrogant here. You are getting a bit too arrogant here. Van Aken should not be coming off. That is wow. Wow, that is vexing. That is kind of vexing, I can't lie. That's very bold. It's very bold to do that. Club Brugge trying to run up the pitch again. And free kick to Club Brugge. Free kick to Club Brugge. There we go. Right. Unfortunately, I have to go. I really don't want to go. But I have to go. So I will redirect you to Michael TV. Hij spreekt Nederlands, if you're wondering. So, he also speaks English, I believe. So, I'm gonna redirect you there. He is doing this final as well. I'm very sorry for having to end this early. I'll see. I really wish I could finish this final, but I can't. I'm really sorry. My apologies. Thank you for everyone who's been in here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. It does help out a ton. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And I'm sorry for having to end the watch long early here.